Hello, this is XStark1ll3rX here, and today I've got a solo Bandos guide for you. So today in this guide I'm going to give you the requirements in order to kill Bandos, what I personally recommend you have before going to kill Bandos, the equipment which I recommend, and also how to get there and how I personally kill him. Okay, so let's get right to it. Okay, so the requirements to actually get to Gold Balls Dungeon and face Bandos itself are you first need to complete the Troll Stronghold quest. Then you'll need either 60 strength or 60 agility to be able to get past the boulder to get to Gold Wars. And then you'll also need 70 plus strength in order to get through the door to access Bandos' throne room. Okay, so sorry about that. Next we shall go over what I personally recommend you to have. Okay, for this, the stats I recommend to have before going to face Bandos. Personally, I recommend you have at least 80 attack, strength, defense, and constitution, as he can hit quite heavy on you, so like the minions. Also, I also recommend to have at least 67 summoning or better, as to have the War Tortoise familiar, as the more food and supplies you can carry, the more kills you can get per trip. Okay, so next I will go over the equipment that I recommend you have. Okay then everybody, so the equipment which I recommend you have, obviously is the best melee armor that you can afford. For me personally, I use Tetsu. Excuse me. Then for the amulet, I use Dragon Rider amulet. You can use a Fury or Glory, whichever you can afford. Sorry. For the cape, you can use Fire Cape, the Tokar Kel, or Skill Cape, or anything that you've got. For weapons, I personally recommend any dry gauze that you can afford. Or if not dry gauze, then the best weapons you can afford. For the boots and gloves, I recommend Torva, obviously because this will completely protect you from all the God Wars dungeons and obviously doing the 6-age circuit. Okay, so just in case you can't afford Torva, personally the items which you will obviously need a Saradomian item, a Zemrock, no sorry not a Saradomian item, you'll need a Bandos and Armadillo item at minimum. So probably for Bandos you could do Bandos boots, if you can afford them, and for Armadillo you could possibly do, let's say Armadillo Van Braces or something like that. Okay, so if in the inventory setup I recommend emergency teleport just in case. A backup summoning familiar with a summoning potion restore, or restore, whichever you prefer, so you can reboot your summoning familiar if it runs out while you're there. I recommend bringing a few prayer renewals as well, so you can just keep your prayer up, and a few prayer restore potions. Also teleport runes to Trollium, and also the rest of food. And also your summoning familiar, which I recommend using, with your War Tortoise or Yak, should be filled with food as well. Okay, so now we'll get on to me actually killing the Bandos boss and giving you some advice on doing so. Okay then everybody, so this is how I personally get to Bandos. So basically the simplest way is to teleport to Trollum, which is the way that I'm going to do it. If you have not completed the quest to do this, which you probably should have, basically you teleport to Berthorpe and then run up the mountainside through the mountain and then come on the other side. But if you completed the Troll Stronghold, which you need to do this, you will be able to do this anyway. So teleport. Then to jump down the side. I'm not entirely sure what the agility level is for this, but if it isn't agility level, just run down. It's not much longer than that one. So I'm running now, I'll tell you what prayers I'm going to use. So for this one, I'll be using Soul Split and Turmoil. Also, if you are low level, then you may need to use Protect for melee and possibly the other is it Chivalry, the best one for melee boost. Boom. Also, I just explained you will need a guard item from each one unless you were wearing Torva. So it's just through here. Let's go down the hole. Once I'm inside, I'll just quickly explain my abilities as well for everybody. Down here, and then you have to run west, just up to this top corner up here. And then through this door, and this is where you'll be getting your kill count. And that's what you require 70 strength for. Okay, so just quickly explain my ability bar. It's a slice, bit of damage, punish, just another damaging one. The sacrifice one so I can heal some HP. Havoc, which is your odd ones to do some basic damage. Flurry, another damaging one. Sever to reduce the damage that he deals. December to deal damage every time. And I got the Destroy, which will stun the minion, which will do quite a good amount of damage in quick succession. You have Slaughter, which will cause him to bleed every time. Flurry, which is, you can hit multiple minions at once, or General Gador and these minions. And you have Assault, which is your most damaging, and then you also have Overpower for your ultimate. Okay, so basically now what we have to do is get your kill count. You get to 40 and then into the door up there. Now I'll show you back once I've got my kill count. So we're just getting the last kill here, then we'll go into the room. So personally, because these worlds can get very busy, I always recommend setting up your own custom instance. Yes, it does cost you a little bit of money, but I personally think it is worth it. Because then you're never going to get, you've got a 0% chance of getting crashed. Basically. Oh, also while I was getting the kill count, I also got a War Greaves of Bandos as well. War Priest of Bandos Greaves. Pretty cool. So once you are in, hit person's drunk, and then put his prayer on, and in we go. So this boss is, this boss is very simple. You just have to keep your HP above around 5,000, so you can't get really tanked, and then basically just keep hitting him. It's a very easy boss, this. So a lot easier than some people actually think it is, but in my personal opinion. Once every 3 kills as well, you will be able to pray at the altar, which will be able to fully renew your prayer as well. So you can do that. So yep, that is really it. So what did I get from that? I've got some coins. Got a key as well. Key. And I need to take out the minions. So you can turn off your prayer as well. And that is really it. So let's just say as well, I also forgot. For the familiar, you just want to really bring it full. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, go to punch like button, leave a comment down below, or subscribe. Also, make sure to follow my Twitter feed, which is going to be linked down below. So, last to say, thank you for watching. I've been XStark1ll3rX. Now we'll see you soon. Goodbye.